So believe it or not, the iPhone 12, in my opinion, is about to experience some really, really big changes. Now within these changes, it's not only because, it was a decent upgrade coming from the iPhone 11, and it's also not because the iPhone 13 kind of looked like the iPhone 12 either. The iPhone 12 is in a very interesting spot, mostly because, yet again, of software. Software is what makes these phones turn around. It's what makes these phones basically the best that they can be. And within every version of iOS that we've seen, Apple does a few things. First of all, they do go ahead, I don't know why they do this, but they drop support of like some iPhones that easily could get support of these phone softwares. I don't know why they even do that in the first place. If it's an old phone, I get it, but I feel like they could be doing a better job at that. But one of the biggest things Apple's basically been doing right now is that within every version of iOS, they've been going through and eliminating features on some older iPhones. And every single year, I talk about basically which iPhones are getting which features, and on top of that, which features are going to be suited for the next generation of iPhones too. So last year, we saw within iOS 16, the cutoff of mostly all the major features of iOS 16 was basically the iPhone 11. If you owned an iPhone 11 or newer, you were basically getting almost all the features within iOS 16. Now that iPhone has moved up one generation, so it's now moved up basically up to essentially, the iPhone 12. So this is something that basically happens every once in a while. And it totally makes sense, as new phones get, older and older, some of the older phones are going to have to get drop support. They're going to have to be limited features. But as of right now, the iPhone 12 is that iPhone. The iPhone 12 is the iPhone that's going to be basically limited, is going to be getting almost all the features on iOS 17. However, the iPhone 11, the iPhone that came out right before the iPhone 12, is essentially going to be, limited in most of the features within iOS 17, at least most of the cool features that we should have been getting on iOS 17 in the first place. So I say this to say, as of right now, the iPhone 12 is the cutoff, but next year, who's to say that the iPhone 12 isn't going to get cut out itself? What if the iPhone 12, let's say the, iPhone version that you have to have for all the cool features within iOS 18 is the iPhone 13? That could potentially happen, and that could happen sooner than later. So I really hope Apple doesn't end up doing things like that right now, because if they do, that's going to be very weird, because the iPhone 12 was just an iPhone that came out not even 3 years ago. But the iPhone 11, I feel like, still could have supported a lot of features within iOS 17. But keep in mind, the iPhone 12, the way it sits right now, could end up changing much faster than a lot of people realize. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.